The American Civil War, fought from 1861 to 1865, remains a pivotal period in the nation's history. This devastating war pitted brother against brother, tearing apart the fabric of a young nation. At the heart of this conflict lay the deeply divisive issue of slavery. The southern states, reliant on enslaved labor, fiercely defended the institution. Conversely, the northern states increasingly viewed slavery as morally reprehensible. The 1860 election of Abraham Lincoln, a staunch opponent of slavery's expansion, proved to be a turning point. Lincoln's victory ignited fears among southern states, leading 11 to secede and form the Confederate States of America. With this act of secession, the nation plunged into a bloody conflict that would test its very foundations. The American landscape became a tragic stage for countless battles, each leaving an indelible mark on the nation's psyche. From the first shots at Fort Sumter to the final surrender at Appomattox, the Civil War was a relentless torrent of bloodshed. The Battle of Gettysburg, fought in July 1863, stands as a grim testament to the war's brutality. Over 3 days, Union and Confederate forces clashed, resulting in over 50,000 casualties. Gettysburg marked a turning point, shattering the Confederacy's hopes of victory in the North, another pivotal battle. Antietam took place in September 1862 near Sharpsburg, Maryland. The single bloodiest day in American military history, Antietam left over 22,000 soldiers dead, wounded, or missing. These battles etched themselves into the nation's memory, stark reminders of the human cost of war. The Civil War witnessed the rise of exceptional leaders. Abraham Lincoln guided the nation through its darkest hour. Ulysses S. Grant emerged as a brilliant military strategist. General Robert E. Lee commanded with skill and tenacity. Harriet Tubman and Frederick Douglass played pivotal roles in the fight for freedom. These individuals shaped the course of the Civil War and left an enduring legacy. The Confederate surrender at Appomattox Courthouse on April 9, 1865, marked the end of the Civil War and the beginning of a long process of healing and reconstruction. The war's human cost was staggering. Over 620,000 soldiers perished and countless civilians suffered. The war's most profound outcome was the abolition of slavery. The 13th Amendment, ratified in December 1865, formally abolished slavery in the United States. The nation, however, remained deeply divided, and integrating formerly enslaved people into society proved challenging. Reconstruction aimed to rebuild the South and integrate Confederate states back into the Union. This era witnessed significant reforms, including the ratification of the 14th and 15th Amendments granting citizenship and voting rights to African American men. Despite these advancements, Reconstruction faced significant challenges, and the legacy of slavery continued to cast a long shadow over the nation. The Civil War remains a defining period in American history, shaping the nation's identity and its ongoing struggle for equality. The war's legacy continues to be debated, with historians grappling with its complexities and significance. The conflict tested the very principles upon which the nation was founded, ultimately reaffirming the ideals of unity, freedom, and equality. The Civil War's impact on American society is undeniable, leading to the abolition of slavery and the expansion of federal power. The war also accelerated industrialization and transformed the South from an agrarian society to one increasingly reliant on industry. While it brought an end to slavery, the struggle for racial equality continued long after the war's end. The Jim Crow era, characterized by segregation and discrimination, emerged in the South, perpetuating racial injustices for generations. Even today, the Civil War's echoes resonate in contemporary American society. Debates over Confederate monuments, the meaning of the Confederate flag, and the ongoing struggle for racial justice serve as stark reminders of the war's unresolved legacies. The Civil War's lessons about the fragility of democracy and the importance of civil discourse remain as relevant as ever. The study of the Civil War compels us to confront the complexities of our nation's past and acknowledge the enduring impact of slavery. It is a reminder that the fight for freedom and equality is an ongoing process requiring constant vigilance. As we navigate the challenges of the 21st century, it is imperative to draw upon the lessons of the Civil War. The Civil War, a pivotal chapter in the American story, continues to shape our present and will undoubtedly influence the nation's trajectory for generations to come.